Hello and welcome to Spelföreningen in the Fellowship STF. I'm Weil and I'm coming to you on my couch, sitting and reading the newly arrived Scrappers post-apocalyptic skirmish war games, 28mm scale, model agnostic game, released by Osprey Games by Bob Faust and Andrew Davies. So I just watched Andreas's new hobby vlog, and while I read a bit more in Scrappers, I'm going to do a time travel and show you what I did last week, apart from playing 22 hours of Hobbit SPG and some Relic Blade. A little update from the last video. I've started doing some painting on the Thief. I originally painted this part yellow, but I was unsure what to do with the scarf, so I ended up doing this in a grey. I'll do this very light, I think, and this darker, and then I'm going to try to do the scarf yellow to get some colour in. And so that's the Thief. Not much more on the Thief. I decided I wanted to paint up something I could do rather quick, so I started on the Imperial Guard, the Royal Guard for Imperial Assault. So I'm following Zarastro's guide, Mephiston Red, Karaborg's Crimson Wash, and then I'm going to do Vastaka Red and Wild Rider Red highlights. Staff is just Runefang Steel, Null Oil, Mechanica Standard Grey, Null Oil, just black visors, and then just highlight the metal again. And I'll give it, after all the highlights, I'm going to give it a matte warnish coat. Then I'll gloss warnish the helmets, so they'll be shiny as they are, and then I'll probably have to saw off the bases because it's a big piece of plastic. It's connected all the way around, but I'm going to cut them off and put them on clear acrylic bases. So that's those. Hopefully I'll finish these tonight, because I just wanted something easy that I could finish and actually have some progress. I played a test game or a training match with my bolt action army, and it didn't go too well, but we talked some tactics and what I could do to improve it. We've had a scenario pack released, and it's an attacker defender types of scenarios all the way around, and my army is not suited to be the defender, but I might be able to do some shenanigans to keep me into the game. But I haven't painted any more of that. So, and I got a package from Gripping Beast yesterday. So this is a Warrior Priest for Saga. That's the armoured one. It's got a pole and a sword, and it's unarmoured priest, or a monk, it looks like. So this, I guess it's a warrior monk, and this is a regular monk. And then we have a Norman mounted banner bearer with a banner from Little Big Men Studios, and these things are... So a lot of the historical figures are very different than what we're used to from the likes of Games Workshop, where you have weapons what's the word? Weapons sculpted onto the model. You get separate models, and these are spares. This is just a metal rod where they have, I guess, just clamped down on the end to get the spare points. But all the futsal miniatures I have, none of the models had weapons in their hands, so I had to glue all of that on. So it's a bit different from what I'm used to. So this is a transfer sheet. So this is some plastic. I think it's kind of just like a sticker. So I'll put that on the pole. Then he has a mean-looking mace. So, but I think he'll fit quite good in together with the rest of my Norman army. I still haven't been able to read up on the rules for banners or for priests or religious characters. They are supposed to be, in the original rules they were supposed to be really good, but the new errata changed that to make them a bit more balanced. So, also considering getting decals or decals, I'm not sure what's the right pronunciation of that. It's probably depending on where you live. For various shields, really, for the Saxons and the Vikings, because they do quite good stuff. So stick them on before doing wash stages and weather them into the model. I also have some Microsol and Microsets. I use these for transfers, for like my Blood Bowl transfers and the transfer sets from Games Workshop. These are nice. I'm not sure how it's going to be on the shield decals, but there's some instructions I'll have to read. Probably try to read those before I go ahead and do this. Might be a good idea. And then I got the new priest, the Pagan Priest. It was released at Salute, but you could pre-order it, so I think he looked pretty sweet, and he kind of looks like a pagan priest from a certain Vikings TV show. So, like that, and then he has let's see, focus, yep. He should probably have, he's got a skull on his staff, of course, so. Yep. So I got that in the mail together with the Crescent and Cross book for, it's the Saga expansion for the Crusade area, Crusade era, with the rules for Crusaders, Saracens, Milites Christi, Mutatawawi, it's a hard word, Spanish and Moors. So I've got the battle boards for those. And I got the Northern Fury, which have Scots, Yoms, Vikings. So I got the new reprint of the Saga Northern Fury book with the 4 battle boards from there. It's the Yoms, Vikings, Scots, Anglo-Saxons, I believe, and Bretons. So I got those, and I also got a couple of dice sets, so now I'm only missing the dice for the Crescent and Cross, the two factions. There's a Christian dice set and a Muslim dice set. And hopefully well, I don't know. I'm probably not going to get the dice yet, but we've got the battle boards. And we're going to start with Saga. I'm doing the Normans first. Andreas have painted his Dunlendings. He's going to use for the Vikings, and Nils has Byzantians. Is that how you say that? Maybe, probably, hopefully. And I know that there's another player, I can't remember what he's playing. Scots, maybe? Or Irish? I think he plays Irish. Tim is playing Irish, yeah. Oh well, we'll get it going. I really want to make a Militis Christi's force. Militis Christi. This looks really cool, like a hospitaller armor, black robes and white crosses. They look pretty cool. And I also glued sands to all the Romans, so I just put them in the box for them, waiting the glue to dry. I'm also using it as storage, as space is limited, so it's all just stuck in there until I can put it somewhere. I got a package today. I just got these from Gale Force 9. I ordered them online from the UK. It just came in a week. It was like £20 for a set, £20 for this, and then I'm getting another plateau and some more berries in a separate package. I also got the new White Wolf, and I haven't even read the one before. It's too much to do, to sit down and read. But that's the hobby progress so far. So here we have the finished Royal Guards for Imperial Assault. As you've seen, I've put them on the clear acrylic bases. I have two that's on 1mm thickness and two that's on 2mm thickness, or it's 1.5. Anyway, it's two different heights. Not really sure if there's any difference in the game for them, so I'll have two different bases if I need to separate them. But there they are. I've given them all a coat of matte varnish, and then I have used the Citadel Ard coat on the helmets to get that hard, glossy, plastic, armoured feel thing on the helmets. So I'm quite happy with how those guys look. It's now Wednesday night, and on Saturday I have a tournament where I'm going to use these vehicles, and they have all just been base coated sandry dust and washed. And I have to paint all the crew and weapon as well, so this isn't really looking too bright to have 100% fully finished vehicles. After playing with the army twice, really not motivated to use it, but I'll have to power through, at least get some more colours on, so I can get some games in on Saturday and Sunday. So 3 games on Saturday, 2 games on Sunday for the Tabletop Battle Bolt Action Tournament 2017 in their new location, so that's going to be pretty cool. And see how a big tournament, I think there's about 30 players going, so that's pretty cool. Andreas and I had 2 days now to play a couple of Relic Blade games, which have been a lot of fun. And we played the campaign, so I had to finish the thief up to at least a decent standard. So here she is. There's a couple of highlights on the scarf and the hair, and also some details on the knife and the smoke bomb that I need to do. But other than that, she's pretty much done. I'm quite happy with how she looks. And she's quite cool in game as well. So definitely check those out when we get them out there. And I've received the Wave 2 Kickstarter. So yeah, the Dark Watcher and Wanderer. There's the Bone Construct and Bone Stalkers. Pretty cool. This is massive. And then we have the Lone Guard. So I won't show you too much of these now. But these quite high up on my priority after the tournament. This is the Pack Yak. But I've done unboxings of most of these minis, so you'll see them coming up soon. The Lone Guard unboxing is already up, so I hope you've enjoyed that. What else have I done? I've completed the rest of the SAS army. So there you can see it's starting to get warmer, so you can see my bleak legs. But I'll get the SAS guys out for the tournament. So I had the Desert Battlefield theming set I was going to use for basing, and I tried using this darker sand and the lighter sand on top. It's not this green, it's just a lead. But I didn't really like the effect at all. So I ended up painting the bases with some dark sand and then dry brushing pale sand, and then I put on some yellowy tufts, and I also used some greener tufts as well for the bases. Let's see if I can adjust the light. Yeah, so they're at a decent tabletop standard. Nothing more, nothing less, really. But I'll be happy to play with these with a well-laid look. Yeah, like some of the goggles you see, I've missed, but that's fine. For the weapons, I put on a black base coat, and then I used a pencil to give it some like a metallic feel, because it's not really silver. The metal is definitely not silver. So I think that's a nice effect. Yeah. So it's basically just more of the same. We'll probably get some better photos at the event, and we'll share those on our Facebook, maybe. Maybe do a journey vlog. I don't know. We'll see what the weekend brings. So that's those, and I think that is all I have done, really. But it's quite a bit. I think I've painted 42 miniatures so far this year, and I've played equally as many games. I've been keeping track on Guerrilla Miniature Games Hobby Resolution Facebook group. So another quite long-winded update from me again, but I hope you've enjoyed that. And also, always, please come like, share and subscribe, and please consider supporting us on Patreon. It will help us reach the goal to get a YouTube studio and make better battle reports, better content for you guys. And please enjoy your hobbying.